Hi guys, welcome to another video. Ethereum's merge is going to be happening today. So that's the start of the merge. Going to take some time to finish it off, finish all the work and move Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake. The CPI data was not good and the market came in shock, and that's where we saw a quick correction and a small dump. The numbers were 8.3, while the expectation was about 8.1 to 7.9, and 8.3 is considered bearish. So we're now going to be expecting 100 bps, maybe just 75 bps. Big news coming out from South Korea. Do Kwon's arrest warrants have been issued and soon he's going to be arrested. That is a big setback for Terraform Labs and the whole Terra ecosystem. Let's jump into BTC and Ethereum, see what's going to be coming with this merge. First thing first, let's jump into DXY. DXY saw a quick upside after the CPI data was released, and from this support that we were trading about at 108.260, we went up in a single candle on the daily time frames, went all the way high to 109.982. Now we have had a small correction, turning this resistance slightly into a support. USDT's dominance also saw a quick upside with the CPI data in correlation with DXY. So we were somewhere at these levels at about 6.3%, saw a quick upside on those daily levels and came into the highs of 6.99%, almost 7%. VIX almost at 7.10%, and then we've been similarly turning this support box into a higher high. So we have to watch out for the next 24 hours, especially on Friday with the options expiry. Will USDT's dominance increase or decrease? Let's move into BTC's chart. So BTC is now in this bearish flag. We are in a similar bearish flag that we were on the weekly time frames, but this is on the 4 hours and 1 hour. If we look into the RSI right now, looks all right, nothing to worry about here as much, but we are taking support from this support box, which is white color in this chart. So we look at these levels, we have taken support here previously. Now we're making another support level here, very important place for us to hold. 21k was the base, and then since we've lost 21k, we are now testing the lows of about $1,900, $500 to $400. Right now we're consolidating, been sideways in this range. We are below the flag, had a retest of the flag, looks bearish to me, but I still expect a 23,000 coming soon, because that is one range we have to get to liquidate those big short positions that were opened previously at 23k, and then see that big dump that we've been talking about for past several weeks. Let's move on to the daily time frames for BTC. So BTC is facing rejections, from this critical resistance on the daily chart. We had that dump. We are below the 50 moving average right now, while the upper BB is at $26,086 and our lower BB is just below the Thanos level at $17,619. If we look into the RSI here, looks all right. If we look into the MACD, is probably going to be diverging into the red, and we might just see that downside. But for right now, it's going to be historic because the Ether merge is happening. Anything is possible. Let's now jump into the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we are trading below the 200 moving average, which is at $23,325. We are taking support from the 2017 high of about $19,000. Right now, we are in this range, facing resistance from purple or pink line. We wanted to have a retest of that. We had a retest. We are also, if we zoom out, we are also forming a lower high right now, so that could be just done and dusted, but I still feel maybe a week to 23,000 is likely before we head down into these levels. Let's move into Ethereum, the most important chart to see right now, because the merge is going to be today. If we look here, looks all right. We are forming a similar bearish flag that is on BTC. We had a bullish divergence here on the RSI. While the price was heading upwards, the RSI was heading downwards. Right now, the RSI looks okay, nothing bullish or bearish. For now, we are consolidating pretty sideways in this range. We did break high into $1,654, and after that, we have closed below, just been in this range of just about $1,600. We have been rejected from this resistance, which is the red box, and then came down. So still in this zone, likely still believing in $1,800. We did hit $1,700, went all the way up to $1,781 into that range. Just missed from about $10, which is very sad and unfortunate, but that was still a very good trade to be taking from here to all the way here. I think that was a very good trade. If we see and hopefully get another trade here to 1800, that will also be a very good trade to take. Let's move into Ethereum's daily chart. So on the daily chart, we are facing resistance from the worst case scenario and 50 moving average. Upper BB at this moment is at $1,994. The lower BB is at $1,365. If you look into the RSI, looks okay. Nothing important here right now. The MACD is all right. We might see the divergence here as well, similar to what we would expect on BTC. So overall, looking all right, just in this band. We would like to have a retest, obviously, at 200 moving average, about $2,000. But first, we need to at least get into the 1800 range. That will be very, very important for us to see in the next coming days. If you look into the Ethereum cycle chart, so on the Ethereum cycle chart, we are taking support from 2018 highs. We are above the 200 moving average, which is a very, very good sign. That's about $1,279. But we are below the 50 moving average, which is at $2,713. We have to break this range. This is a very, very important range for us to break before we could expect any kind of a bull cycle or a bull run starting, which is at $2,152. So going to be very interesting how this merge is going to act out. Just a few more blocks to be mined before we shift to proof of stake. Let's jump into fear and greed index. So today we are at 28. We saw a massive rally to 35 the day before, and yesterday was about 27. So this downside has brought us down, but fear is still all right. We're not in extreme fear. That is a good sign. Let's jump into crypto bubbles. If we look into Luna closely, Luna is down pretty bad after the news came out about Do Kwon's arrest warrants being issued. So it's down about 33% on the daily time frames. If we want to see Luna see, that's down about 21%, not looking good. Let's move into long and short ratio, which is very, very important indicator for us to look at, especially in 1 hour. Got to zoom in right now because the merge is just a few minutes and an hour away. If we look here, there's more short positions opening at this moment compared to long positions, especially on Bitfinex. About 61.08% people are in short positions, making maybe a squeeze, likely a squeeze, the short squeeze to come. Let's jump into the derivatives. And if we look into derivatives, that are short position traders are dominant and are willing to pay long traders. So more short positions are open right now. Taker buyer sell ratio, selling sentiment is dominant. If we look into the open interest, as OI decreases, it indicates investors are closing future positions and possibility of trend reversal. In turn, this might trigger the possibility of long and short squeeze caused by sudden price movement or vice versa. Liquidations obviously bang on, happening pretty hard right now. So open interest is indicating there could be a trend reversal or a long and or short squeeze coming very, very soon. There's some good news in the market and there's some bad news in the market. But the good news today is Doodles actually got funding and raised about $54 million at an valuation of around $700 million. That is insane because their account was inactive, no activity going on Doodles' Twitter account for almost a month. And suddenly they come up with this big bag of money. That is very, very bullish. That shows that investors have a lot of trust in Web3, NFTs, and cryptocurrencies. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'm going to be back in here soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.